This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Navy Midshipmen, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Navy's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Navy now facing third and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Kim. Makes the catch. It's McMillan. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Mids are always going to have a threat to run it at quarterback, whether it's Ricky Dobbs or Kaiponoa Kaheaku and Hata.
God bless you. Yeah, and as a Navy quarterback, being those guys in history, just got to make great decisions, but you got to make them fast, and you got to make them often when you run the option play after play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and still on his feet. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. They'll run it on the counter.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The option look. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Kim. There's the pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, giving 5 on that one. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They'll move the wide receiver. Going up top again. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab. Gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Fullback's got it. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Bryant. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Horvath. That's caught. It's Kent. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. On the move. Finds a little space.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. They'll run the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game.
First down for the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, midshipman. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. BYU has the lead right now, but this Lavelle Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Rice. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't get him to the ground. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Keeps it on the draw. Makes it past the marker. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Kim. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Eagles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Under fire. Looking left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Kim. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
First down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking for a gap. It's Chapman. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option, he'll toss it. Turning it on. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away.
Brings up 4th down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wheeler. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Safe completion on the screen. Makes one man miss. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Toss sweep to the left. Got the first down and more. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Navy quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Horvath. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They kick it away on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's McMillan. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's McMillan.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give to the fullback. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Who doesn't like watching a guy that's not very fast run a really long way? And that's what you just saw. That was really fun. A guy that's usually slamming his head up against linebackers time and time again, takes the rock, goes way down the field. And it took a long time, by the way. I think I charted that. That was about 15 seconds. It took him to go 40-plus yards. But the big fella says, I'll take the yards.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Horvath. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Here comes the heat. Gets it out fast. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockett.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the right. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Horvath setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Floating away. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a first down.
The play action fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Kim. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Let's go. Rise up. Let's get some sacks. It's a sack party. 2 in a row. This defense is swarming.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the fullback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the big fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Run it with the fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to the big fullback. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Navy! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Rice. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The ball's free. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he reels it in inside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Eastern Michigan going fast. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Kim. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to seal the edge on the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushes loose. Go get that QB.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Using his legs, it's McMillan. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Back to pass, it's Kim. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. Midshipman to break the seal on the final period with a second down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Chapman.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the fourth quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were Jones.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They're looking for an advantage to the right. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Kim. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Sticks it in his belly. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Big fullback's got it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. Motion from the back. He wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, midshipman! Great job by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're testing the right side here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Give to the fullback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Gets the back moving. A designed run for the quarterback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll toss it to the left. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Dropping back, it's Horvath. That's caught, it's Bryant. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Davey comes to the line facing second and short. The give to the tailback. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Caught over the middle, it's Bryant. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Fires to the right. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Good right down the boulevard. Under 60 seconds to go, and we are all tied up.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to throw, it's Kim. Makes the grab, it's Rooks. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. They're looking to throw on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Griffin. He gets out of bounds, picks up the first down, 30 seconds left. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's McMillan. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the move, it's McMillan. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Field goal is good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They'll run the option. Running to Green. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Horvat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker to protect the quarterback.
He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run it in the end zone, and end the football game.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.